I don't need that.
All right, I think we're live, guys.
All right.
Anyway, so hey guys, it's Tyler, and we're gonna be talking about Naruto and Boruto, the series. This is Bailey.
Hello.
All right, let's start this shit. So I'm just asking the first question, and after we pick our characters. Are you doing random?
I'm doing random. You're random too.
All right.
That's some weird ass class, man.
Mine is too, man.
Okay. Let's get this started.
All right, the first question: what the hell are you wearing?
Oh, no. That's a great first question, man. Okay.
So should Boruto happen like after Naruto Shippuden?
It happened. I don't know. Like, personally, I believe that and that this series is just consistent.
Sorry, I won't do that anymore. What's that you?
I don't really think that Boruto naturally withstand this. Like, I just see it for very long. I think they're trying to make it like super long. They're trying to make it so that that it's a long running series like Naruto was. I don't think they work with that.
I don't think it's gonna work too. I think it's gonna be like, I think it's gonna be 150 episodes for the whole series. I think maybe 200 max.
200, but that's still quite a bit.
That's still quite a bit, but I think that's what they're gonna stop at. I don't think Boruto's gonna be very long. Okay, is that well? I think Boruto should have continued after Naruto Shippuden. It brings more fans in for the younger generation. If you don't understand that, like
a lot of the fans that come are from Naruto, no?
Yeah, but there's gonna be like 8-year-olds in Japan going, "What's this new show? It's Boruto," and they're not. And when they watch Naruto, they're not gonna give a shit about Naruto. They're gonna watch Boruto, but this is amazing.
But how would they know? Like, they'd be like, "Who's this character?" Right? Like, why is he important? Why is he this one?
Yeah, I understand that.
I don't. Yeah.
But it's just.
I don't think.
Go on.
Yeah.
I just think that the new generation will like this new generation, and then when someone says, "Go watch the original Naruto," they're like, "Oh hell no!" That's the look at the art and animation on that.
Time to end this. I'm ready.
Wow, you actually walked in.
I think that I think they're taking a step too far. That's like after another big anime to do that. Taking one like after the end. I just don't think that it would work very well. That's my opinion. Alright?
Yeah. Well, one second. I've my game froze. Anyway, I'll do the next question right now. Should Boruto the anime and manga be like Naruto? Like, should it follow the same footsteps that Naruto did? Like, you know, have the tuning exams, have the Zabuza art, like a copycat almost. Like, you remember how we always, I'm sorry to bring this up, and I'm sorry the fans might hate this, but people bring up Fairy Tail all the time, say it's a copycat of our series, but do you think Boruto's gonna copy Naruto?
There's a difference though. Like,
there is a difference.
Fairy Tail doesn't copy everything, it's just told that it's basically copying everything. And it has its own ideas, but like a lot of them are similar to what's been done. A lot of anime has been done before. Before it's a carbon copy. Rather, they're gonna take the Dragon Ball Z out and do all this shit without
in all honesty, I think they got this idea from Dragon Ball Super. When Dragon Ball Z got a sequel called Dragon Ball Super, they were like, "Oh, let's do it for Naruto as well."
Dragon Ball Super happened in 2014. It was not 2013, maybe. I don't know.
But it was planned and like earlier than that. But we're not talking about Dragon Ball because we don't know anything about it. But we're talking about Naruto here.
No. No, I don't think it'd be wise for them to take a ninja route, because if they take a ninja route, it'll be basically copying the entire series.
Yeah. That's true.
The more that they copy the series, the more favorite it's gonna get.
Yeah, I agree with that
I
too.
think that the more that they take from Naruto, more shit will happen. More fans will realize that this is more of a copy than a new series. Because right now, the way they want it to go is they want it to be a completely new series, and they want it to ignore that Naruto is the before, or they want it to be like the prologue. Naruto is the prologue. This is now, and they wanted to start a new series based on a different events that will happen. I don't know, White Zetsu might come back, Orochimaru might turn bad, Sasuke might train someone that turns bad, that gets possessed by White Zetsu. White Zetsu's alive. I truly think White Zetsu's alive. And even when I read the Sakura book, the Sakura light novel,
Yeah.
they kept referencing secretly like, oh, isn't Zetsu alive? Oh, maybe not, right? Maybe he's not. So I think White Zetsu is alive, and he's going to be the reason. But if they take like the Obito approach, where they go, he finds him, and he's like, oh yeah, come with me, right? And he's like, okay, right? I don't think it's going to work that way. And then if they bring it all and they put it together like Dragon Ball Z, I just think that's even more unoriginal than copying one series. Instead of copying one series, you're a whole bunch of ninjas doing power-ups like in Dragon Ball Z, right? And I just think that's how it would be going.
That's how shonens are written these days. Well, battle shonens are written with power-ups and stuff.
I guess, but no, like, look at other series that are new, right? Other shonen series that are around. It's not all about power-ups, sure, in certain ones, like for example, My Hero Academia.
Oh, wait! I didn't pick random.
Didn't pick random, it's alright. I didn't pick that, so.
Okay, just saying. You can pick it anyone.
Yeah, so, that's what I believe, so.
Look at that Asian right there.
Yeah, no, so I don't think that would be good for it, to be honest. I don't think it would be good for it to take either route. I think that for it to do anything at all, they would have to ditch the concept of ninjas altogether. Because ninjas outlive their time, especially in that day and age where
well, we can't really talk about the Boruto anime too much right now because you haven't watched the first episode or the second episode yet. You're watching that next week or something, right?
Yeah.
So once you watch that, we can talk about more about that stuff because.
No, I'm just talking about why I don't think it should go that way.
Yeah.
Right? I think that it's not going to be wise to make another Naruto spin-off like that. I think that it would be better for them to make a whole new series than copycat. That's like, for example, there was an article that went around, right? You know Simba and Long, right?
Yeah.
They wanted to make Simba gay, right?
I heard you talking about that.
Right?
Yeah.
They wanted to make Simba gay. What kind of shit would that be? Like, we're not getting mad because they made a character that's gay. We're getting mad because they're putting a character that we know as straight, a character that we all know as someone, and they're making them completely someone else. If they would make another show similar but a different concept, make that character gay, no one will give a shit. But since they're remastering it with Simba being gay, people are going to be like, what the hell is this? Right?
Yeah.
That's what I mean with Boruto. If they make a series around Naruto, like, about ninjas, they're going to be like, oh, this is just a copy, right? This is just a copy, we're going to do the same shit. We don't want this, right? Because they're basically just copying the main series and changing it around a little bit. If they make a whole new series, no one can complain about shit. No one can complain about stealing anything.
Yeah, I understand that. I want to go to the next topic. Since I'm using the characters, I did it on purpose actually. What do you think about the new Team 7, the teams that I'm using right now? Like,
I think
in your opinion, like the three of them together.
This is the first team that doesn't have a rivalry boss.
Yeah, it doesn't have a rival. They're all friends.
Yeah, no, see, like, that's what I mean. If you go back in time it was, we're gonna start off by Jiraiya, Tsunade, and Orochimaru. It was Jiraiya and Orochimaru.
Yeah.
After that, it was Kakashi and Obito, right?
Yeah.
And then after that, Naruto, Sasuke, and now we're on to this, right? We're on to this group of people who have really nothing against one another, no background, right? Mitsuki being Orochimaru's kid, and Boruto being Naruto, who, it would make sense if Boruto and Sarada kind of had some rivalry, but it would also be overrated, and people would not like that, because they're thinking the rivalry of that family is already over.
Yeah.
So, in my personal opinion, that new guy, Kowalski, or whatever he's called,
Kowalski, yeah.
Kowalski, he's not he has no say, as in, like, you know how Orochimaru and Jiraiya, they were on the same team,
Yeah.
and therefore they had their own hit. I don't think that overall it would be a good idea.
Yeah.
This team is cool. Don't get me wrong. Mitsuki, I love his character design, but right now he doesn't seem like any important to the story. And he's strong right now. He knows Sage Mode at the beginning, and that's insane. But you also have to remember he's created by someone who's immortal, so it's not that uncommon. Sarada, I can understand her being Hokage. That'd be great for their entire team altogether. But I'm just saying the bond that each team individually shared together, that bond of hatred and bond of love, will not affect this group here.
No, it won't, because I believe that it's done. The hatred bond's done.
I believe
whatever
this
Kawaki...
this whole curse is done.
Yeah, whatever Kawaki wants to do, it's his own doing. It has nothing to do with the prophecy, nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
So, I think Boruto, Sarada, and Mitsuki, even Konohamaru. I don't know if you can call them Team 7 or just Team Konohamaru. It hasn't been confirmed yet. But in the anime and in the manga and in the movie, it's called Team Konohamaru. It's not called Team 7, so I don't know if we can actually call them New Team 7.
Oh, and I wanna talk about that as well. Alright?
Yeah.
I don't think they picked the right Team 7. And I'll explain that because the person I think that would have been most fit to train Team 7 and to do the whole, because as you know, oh, you're gonna do that, so am I gonna. No, okay, so as you know, when they were younger, they did the whole bell thing, right?
Yeah.
They did the whole bell, the test, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it's proper for them to do the test, for Konohamaru to lead that test.
Yeah.
I know that test happened to Konohamaru as well, because Ebisu taught them like that as well. But no, I highly doubt that should have happened. It was not plausible. It should have been Sakura.
Yeah, but Sakura's not Shinochi anymore. She has a daughter now. She's not Shinobi anymore.
No, she's not Shinobi. Yeah, you're right. That kind of makes sense. But for any of it should have been her. I'm just saying, if they had to pick someone, she is the most fit. She's the best out of all of them. The best out of all of them. And
yeah.
He's the best teacher out of Naruto. He's good because in the book that I read, he actually taught the kids, and he was actually doing well as a teacher, right?
Yeah.
But Sasuke, you know, he's the absent father already. He can't look after his own kid. What makes him gonna look after 3, right?
Yeah.
So Sasuke out of the question. He cannot be it. Naruto out of the question, cannot be it. Of course, he's Hokage, right? That means he definitely can't be it. Sakura, if we had to pick one of the 3 original, it'd have to be Sakura in my opinion. Because it was oh no, that wouldn't. Yeah, no, it was Jiraiya, then Kakashi, and then Konohamaru. To me, that doesn't make sense. Konohamaru technically was Team 7. I don't know if you knew this, but as far as I know, him and the other 2 were the younger Team 7.
Yeah, with Ebisu, right?
Yeah, with Ebisu. So yeah, no, I'm just... I'm just saying, yeah. So that's what I think. That's what I think about the new Team 7. I think that it's good, but they're not going to share the same bond as they used to.
We only have like 10 more minutes left, and I wanted these final 2 questions on their way. So the next question, since we were talking about Sasuke, what do you think about Sasuke's involvement at the end of the series? So we're taking a little bit of a break from the Boruto anime and manga series in general. We're done talking about Naruto Shippuden Sanden and the future of the Boruto series with Sasuke being absent and stuff. Well, not really absent anymore in the Boruto anime because he's there with Boruto training them and with his daughter and stuff now. But before that, the transition between 699, chapter 699, when he just left, and the new series. Like you read a bit of the Sakura novel, so you know a little bit.
Yeah, I wanna bring up 3 things. Okay. And actually, no. 3 things. Okay, so at first I'm gonna start with the Sakura novel that I read, and it was a good novel, but it didn't go the way I wanted it to go. The way I wanted it to go was Sasuke comes in and saves Sakura, right? And he's the one that does it. But no, Sakura gets free, and then Sasuke shows himself to Sai, Kakashi, Sakura, and Naruto, right? Because Team 7. He shows it to them when he comes and takes out a few guys, right?
Yeah.
It's not really important, right? He's not a big factor to that part of the book, right? He's almost irrelevant at that point.
Yeah.
That's what I don't think he did there. Now I'm gonna bring up the last movie. Everyone was dying to see him after the last, and it ended up just him being absent.
The whole movie.
He did have an amazing scene, especially in the anime. The manga, I could imagine, was just as good. But I think that he could have had a bigger part in all this, but they didn't give him enough screen time to keep his anonymous, secretive figure behind him, his secretive background.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think they could have done more with his character overall, but didn't. And now, lastly, the Boruto series.
No, let me interrupt you for a minute. Let me interrupt you for a minute. Yeah? Because I know you're not called Shippuden all the way, but for someone that watched Shippuden, it's all right for the ending, right? I watched that Sasuke arc where it was basically after the last, and Naruto and Hinata were already girlfriend and boyfriend, and basically what happened was Sasuke was with Orochimaru asking him some questions about the village, but there's these people there's special juices that made people explode their heads or something in the village. It's really weird, and actually, and it's just Sasuke had to learn why these explosions were happening, and he learned them, and there was this other person with a Keke Genkai. And at the end, he did want to go back to the village because he got a letter from Naruto saying Wayne would come back, and he said he was coming back. He said maybe I should go home now. That was the last episode. He was on the beach, and he said maybe I should go home now, and then he just started walking. And in the final episode, Shippuden, Naruto's wedding, it actually shows him on top of the mountain, sending a letter to Sakura saying congratulations to Naruto. So he did see the wedding, but from afar. So I just want to point that out there. Now
that's what I mean, right? Like they're supposedly best friends, right? And
yeah.
They got all this bond together. Do you think that eventually they would be able to do something with that? But he had no relevance until the Boruto series. And in the Boruto series, he had that one moment where, like, the beginning of the episode, the beginning of the movie, he took out two Atsuki, or he at least took on two Atsuki at the same time.
Yeah, he couldn't fight them by himself.
Insane, right?
Yeah.
But that's insane. That's what I mean.
Can I add a bonus question to this?
After the film.
Okay. My bonus question is about Sasuke still. I just want to talk about Sasuke's power level for a minute. Because we still have a few more minutes, and the last question is really simple, so this question will take more time. The bonus question is Sasuke's power level right now. Like, he needed Naruto and the 5 Kages and Boruto just to beat Momoshiki. He couldn't do it by himself. Does that? We all say Sasuke's the strongest in the world, right? Strongest in the Naruto verse. but is he?
Yeah.
Is he actually like the
Well,
strongest?
I think when people think of Sasuke being the strongest one in the world, they think of him being the strongest human.
Yeah.
I think when they think of him being all this greatness, I think that what they really mean is that like he has all this power, right?
Yeah.
And he has been the strongest human. Those Sushi's are completely different. Completely different.
Yeah, but they're like aliens, right?
They're like not even human, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they're aliens.
So I think that's what I mean.
That's another thing I don't like, but that's for another topic. So yeah, that's basically Naruto's power. No, not Naruto. Sasuke's power level. He had to face he had to have the 5 Kages, plus Naruto, plus Boruto, just to defeat Momoshiki. And we always say like, but what if Kawaki ended up fighting Sasuke by himself without Naruto there and stuff? Like in the Momoshiki fight, we all saw that Sasuke needed help from Naruto and them. Like I just want to point that out there. He didn't do it alone. Like he didn't fight Momoshiki alone.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you think about that.
I don't know. I think he is the strongest. Yeah.
He's the strongest
human,
single,
but he's not the strongest
in
ever.
1v1.
I don't think he's the strongest ever.
Mm-hmm.
And the only person I think that could pass him in level that we know of, besides the Suzuki, is White Zetsu. And with White Zetsu's power, that's the only way anybody under Sasuke, under Naruto, can even surpass them or think of them. Right? So,
Yeah.
right.
Something that you didn't see in the Boruto movie, but it was introduced in the Boruto manga. If you didn't know, the Boruto manga was basically the Boruto movie. It was basically the Boruto movie, but in manga form, right? The first half.
Yeah.
And they showed a little bit more stuff that they showed in the movie, and they showed at the end of the Momoshiki fight that Momoshiki grabbed Boruto's arm after he threw the Rasengan, right before he hit him, and he put a curse mark around his palm. And he said to Boruto, "Your eyes are going to be the death of your family," or something like that, something along those lines. I may not be correct about that, but it was something like that. And so he gave him a curse mark. And if you look in those pictures, Kawaki versus Boruto, it's on that same arm that Boruto has the curse mark on.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that I'm just trying to say that the curse mark that Kawaki and Boruto might have is it's an Otsutsuki curse mark, which means that it's technically a Hyuga curse mark, because the diamond is just like the diamond that was on Neji's head.
Yeah, I get that.
So I'm just stuff that you didn't see yet, because you don't read the manga, and the artwork in the manga is actually horrible. But hopefully the anime actually does that when they get to that part, and you can see that what I'm talking about. But yeah.
All right. I
just wanted out that's how the curse mark was there. It wasn't technology or anything. It's just, I think it has something to do with the Susukis, because all that setup that Kishimoto did for the White Zetsu army with Kaguya Suzuki making the White Zetsu army and stuff. I think there's a bigger plan, and Kawaki knows about it. I'm just saying.
I fully get that too. I think that as well.
I don't think it's technology. I think half of it's technology, but half of it's like some Otsutsuki shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, the last question, then the podcast is over. I guess this will be the last fight. And we have shitty characters.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
Naruto Shippuden's finale. So, the manga ended in 2014 with... Oh, I'm sorry, I did that attach. The manga ended in 2014 with Naruto and Sasuke fighting. And I know you've seen... We played this game before. We've seen the ending of it, too, in the game. And I just want to know your opinions on the whole Naruto-Sasuke fight and the finale in general about Naruto Shippuden.
Okay, so, personally, I think the entire Naruto, friendship they had, we kicked each other's ass, we went through all this, but we were best friends the entire time, kind of bullshit and unrealistic. I think that it's cool concept, but their friendship's really an unrealistic thing for the right? So
Yeah, okay.
But no, Naruto was the relationship and how everything ended, it ended as it should have. Like,
Yeah.
Naruto Hokage, Sasuke, welcome back to the village, but still kind of a lone wolf rider, training the new generation.
Yeah.
And Sakura, lead medical ninja, basically what Tsunade is, has the whole mark, which, keep in mind, she has that mark on her forehead, like Tsunade did. And if you remember, Tsunade versus Pain, she used that to heal everyone and almost killed herself, right?
That's what the curse mark looks like.
I know, and that's what I mean. That's what I mean. What if Sakura gets put in a situation where she has to save everyone's life at the expense of...
Yeah, I understand that.
And it's things that people don't think about, and that we don't think about when we talk about it. We think more about what's going to happen to the main character, what's going to happen to Boruto, Naruto, Sasuke, right? Like, Mitsuki, right? We don't think about what happens to side characters, right? We don't think about what their involvement's going to be later on.
Alright. Well, I guess we'll finish this fight off, and we'll end the podcast. I think it was pretty good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have to edit it, of course, after this and stuff. And yeah, I think it was a good top. We had some good topics on our list. What do you think about the podcast in general? Do you think we should continue doing this?
Yeah, no, I think we should totally continue doing this, and hopefully the audience thinks the same thing. And if we get any views or any comments, that's what's more important. Hopefully we can get some feedback on what they want us to talk about and certain animes that we think we find interesting, right? So remember, this is episode 1 of Naruto, our Naruto podcast. We might have had a little bit of a rough time this time. We were in a little
off track
game at some point.
Yeah.
So that's why we were quiet at the beginning. I tried changing at the end, but yeah, no. I think that
yeah, I understand.
So I think that. But no, what we hope to do is I want to let you guys know a little bit. What I want you guys to know is we plan on doing this once a week, and so far next week what we have planned is I'm gonna watch the next few Boruto episodes and see how that goes and how that is.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we'll come back. But if you guys want us to watch something in between that time, we can totally do that, and we can totally come on it 2 weeks from now and just see how that goes, right?
Yeah. Alright, sounds good to me, man. Well, this is pretty much wrapped up right now because I'm about to die, or you're about to die. So, I guess I'll end it right there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been Tyler and Bailey, and see you guys later. This has been the Naruto / Boruto podcast. And yeah, guys, see you guys later. Bye.